In a previous video, I have discussed the situation involving Amouranth, which is a very popular internet streamer, which recently revealed to the internet that she is married and prefers to stop doing lewd content. However, her husband, which acts as her manager, is constantly pushing her to do lewd content and is asking her not to reveal her marital status in order to get more super chat from her fans. And since her husband has control over her finances and social media, he is constantly threatening her that if she doesn't do what he wants, he will get her banned by posting edgy stuff on social media and will withdraw all the money from their accounts. Now, the culture surrounding this is quite fascinating, as two groups have formed over the internet. One group is one of very compassionate and empathetic human beings, which are very aggressive online. They will use a lot of insults, slurs, aggressive behavior towards anyone that disagrees with their position. For example, Keemstar had the audacity to have a more edgy take on the matter, and he was immediately dogpiled to the point where he had to delete his statement and go undercover. Now, that is not just limited to Keemstar. Any person which, for example, doesn't believe that the argument was real and they would say that it was scripted, or any person that would say, well, why has she gotten herself in this situation, is going to get immediately attacked by the empathy and compassion brigade until they are silenced into submission. Now, I personally do not take a side in this, although I would like to point out, for those of you who haven't understood yet, she is a multi-millionaire. Alright, like she is incredibly wealthy and as such also incredibly powerful. She has millions of fans. She can remake the finances even if she were to lose them. As such, you, insignificant poor peasant you, can't do anything to help her out. I do understand the sentiment that people want to help out a lady in distress, but there is literally nothing you can possibly do to help her out. She is a millionaire. She has resources that you will never have. Right? Like, she can literally hire a mercenary team. She can just get on a plane and fly to another country. She can do all of this because she is a multimillionaire. And I understand that her husband has control of the finances, but she can also get out of the house, because as I understand, she's not trapped in it, and she can talk to a lawyer and freeze those bank accounts. Not to mention, she can make the money again, like the fans are there. Now, what people don't want to understand, and this is shocking to people and it enrages them, and this is what I said on Twitter, and I know I'm going to get flack for this, but here it comes. She loves her husband. I know this is not what people want to hear, and I know that they disagree with it. She must love her husband. They have been married for several years. I understand that he is abusive. I do not deny that. Assuming the phone conversation is real, he's a piece of shit. Okay? Like, I do not... She loves him. This is what you need to... She loves him. And we know this from the following statement. Amouranth is okay, says Jake Lucy. Her content lead has posted an update. Latest update on Kate Amouranth. People on the team were able to talk to her, and she says she is fine. Police went multiple times since 5 a.m. yesterday. She says she is okay, so they can't do much. She spent all day talking to her husband to sort things out. Not sure what else we can do right now. Even if her husband is abusive, even if all of that, if she doesn't want to break up with him, if she is not interested in leaving him, there is absolutely nothing you can do except go around on Twitter and attack everyone with a different opinion than you. But that's not going to change the situation. And the situation is that she is in love with him. I understand that we're used to reality shows, and we like to pretend that we are involved in the relationship of other people. However, unless she files a complaint with the police or unless she files a divorce, there is positively nothing that someone who is not a friend of hers or knows her in real life can do anything to change her mind. Now, you can cast judgment and you can moralize, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people love doing, becoming the little priests of their little corner of the internet where they cast moral judgment on things and they say that she should break up and she should do all of this. I have tried this in my personal relationship with other people. I have known men who have found girlfriends that were clearly toxic for them. I have tried everything possible in order to convince them to break out. Didn't work. I had female friends that got a boyfriend that was bad for them, and I knew that he was cheating on them and that they were bad stuff. And I tried my best to tell them it doesn't work. The only thing that works is when the person themselves understands that the relationship is toxic. Up until that point, they won't. And again, we do not know the full context of the relationship. It is possible that she also has arguments with him that we are not privy of. It is possible that she appreciates his contribution for the business. After all, she did say that he was the manager and he was deciding what themes her streams to have and was organizing that. What I am saying is that there must be a reason why she wants to still be with him. You can't just look at a couple, listen to an argument where people say things to upset each other, they say things to anger each other, and then decide that you understand their entire years that they spent together and their entire relationship. The only people that understand the relationship are them two, as well as their personal friends, their close friends, and their families. And again, if Amouranth would have came forward and she would have said that she wants to leave him and she wants to break up and she would be requiring help, yeah, sure, I would get if you wanted to support her then. But like right now, she doesn't even say that. Right now, what she says is that she worked things out. And the internet is now saying, no, she did not work it. She's an abuse. She must leave him. Anyone that disagrees with me must be canceled. And it's like, okay, if you want to think that, and if you want to behave like that, that's fine. If it makes you happy. But you're not going to change the situation. Alright? You can cancel the entire fucking internet and she's still going to be with him. The only person that can change her mind is Amouranth herself. Like, she needs to come to the realization if she wants to have a divorce. Because take into account, this is a marriage. It's not a relationship. Like, it's not just started dating and whatnot. No, like, they've been married. And from what I understand, they've been married for quite a while. Possibly years. So there's a lot of history there. But anyway, I'm sure that your parents never had an argument. And I'm sure that your other friends who are married never argued, ever. At the moment you have one argument and people say things to anger each other, the next solution is the divorce, right? I'm pretty sure that's the case, right? Because here in Romania it's a little bit different. But I guess in the United States it must be. Probably upset a lot of people with this video. Again, if you're upset, ask yourself why. Like, I can't influence anything, right? Like, I can't influence this situation. I'm not causing any harm. I'm not doing anything. I'm not a multi-millionaire. I don't even have the resources to help her even if I wanted, okay? And even if I were to say that I want to help her out, I couldn't. There's nothing that I can personally do. Like, she can already do much more than if I were to try and help her out. So let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.